What's up guys, Fish Guy here doing a video on the Buenos Aires Tetras. These guys are really cool. They're a real big Tetra, a lot bigger than what your other Tetras will get, like your Neons and stuff. These guys get about 2.5 to 3 inches, so in a normal aquarium they can look quite large for a Tetra. Usually you want to do about a 20-gallon tank, that way you don't have any problems with growth, because you do want to keep them in a school, usually 5 or more. You can do 3, but I really don't recommend it. A lot of pet stores will say 3, but you want to do about 5 to 6 to actually successfully keep these guys happy. They do require quite a few hiding spots. They can go pretty much with anything, any fish, like the Tetras back here that you see. They pretty much can go with anything, but you want to stay away from long-finned fish like your guppies, maybe some of your swordtails, some of your like laced, like angelfish, the laced fins, anything like that that you don't want the fins chewed on. They don't usually chew them, but they do. They do eat a lot of your live plants in the aquarium, so if you have a lot of live plants that you cherish, stay away from these guys. They will devour them, but they won't eat Java fern. So if you have Java fern or you're looking to get a live plant, go with Java fern. You shouldn't have a problem with them devouring it. But with these guys, their diet, you can pretty much feed anything. You can do vegetable matter, you can do boiled zucchini, boiled cucumber. You can do meaty foods like brine, shrimp, bloodworms, freeze-dried, frozen, flake foods, pretty much anything. And they're real good eaters, which is nice to see. They'll snap at the top of the tank and entertain you for a while, and then they'll just keep eating and eating. If you're looking to breed these guys, though, you want to do it in a bare bottom tank. With that, you don't want to do a light or a filter on it. Do a heater. You want to keep it around 76 in the tank. You want to put them usually in a school. If you can determine the genders, I've never had any luck doing it. What I usually do is just put a school of them in the aquarium, let the sunrise come through a window, and usually in the early morning hours it triggers them to breed as long as you fed them real well. I was doing brine, shrimp, bloodworms frozen at least 3 times a day, and they were huge by the time they were done. Their bellies were just bulging, so which was a really good sign. After about 36 to 48 hours their eggs hatch. They'll pretty much fend for themselves. You do want to take the parents out after the breeding, which can take anywhere from 2 to 4 hours. That way they're not going to devour the eggs. You can do marbles on the bottom, and even you can do spawning mops, and I've read some other places you can use like bristly brooms that are really well cleaned, and that way the parents don't want to even go near the eggs, which is kind of cool. But yeah, if you want to breed them, take the parents out. After 36-48 hours, you can, after they hatch, usually about 2 to 4 days, you can start to do baby brine shrimp. Just watch them, make sure they're eating, because some can go up to 7 days still eating on that yolk. So if you want to breed them, check them out. They're really cool. But for tank conditions, you want to do I recommend usually 20 gallons because you do want to keep them in a group. But for water conditions, they're really not picky. Usually 72 to 84 degrees. And that's Fahrenheit, and pH you can pretty much do 7.0 to 8.4. They're pretty forgiving. Hardness of the water, they really don't care. If you do want to breed them, you do want to make it a little bit more acidic, and you can do that pretty much with chemicals and lower it slowly for them. So that's only if you're having problems. But usually the sunlight coming in triggers them. There's so many Tetras out there that will trigger that way, which is really cool. So if you have any questions, comments, why you've bred these guys, put it in the comments below. Check out the rest of my channel. Check out my fish store and my website, mafishguy.com, and show some love. I appreciate all the subscribers. We're almost at 500,000 views, so share these videos and let your friends know. Thanks.